The behavior of others should not be allowed to rob us of our peace of mind. It is difficult for anyone to remain mentally calm and hold his tongue when he is irritated by others. But no human being can successfully go through life telling everyone who annoys him how to behave. Unsolicited counsel creates tremendous resentment. One should not try to impose his will or ideas upon those around him unless they have asked for such guidance. How to Change Others by Sri Daya Mata. One mistake often made by novices on the spiritual path is that the moment they feel enthusiasm for seeking God, they want to change the whole world. They start a spiritual revolution in the home, with an all-out effort to convert the husband or wife and the children. It is wonderful to have that kind of eagerness, but it almost always arouses antagonism. Paramahansa used to say to such enthusiasts, "Change yourself first, reform yourself, and you will reform thousands." Unless one is seeking guidance, he doesn't want to be told what to do. No one likes to have advice forced upon him. When he is ready for counsel, he will ask for it, and he will want it from one with whom he lives, or whom he loves or admires, if he sees a beneficial change has taken place in that person's life. But so long as change is shown only in the form of platitudes or lip service, the doubter will resist. Be an example of what you want others to be. If you are inclined to lose your temper and fight back or speak harshly, if you scold the children unreasonably, if you are nervous and easily upset, shouting and speaking unkindly, change yourself. That is the best way to change those around you. It is hard to do, but it can be done. One's effort should be directed toward making himself a person who is respected and looked up to, whose word carries weight. He should speak from true wisdom and understanding, never from anger, nervousness, jealousy, or desire to retaliate when hurt. In India, a very successful manufacturer came to me and said, "I am discouraged and upset. I am having trouble with my wife and with my employees. I am always speaking harsh words to them. What am I to do?" "Do you want the truth, or do you want me to say what you hope to hear?" "I want the truth." "All right," I answered, "you have to begin with yourself. You have a reputation as a tyrant in your home and with your employees. As a result, others obey you because you hold a whip over them rather than because they love or respect you. Consequently, you do not get from them the work or cooperation that you could. You should learn to let go. Stop being so tense. Every day, take a little time to relax. Take a little time to think about God. Pretend that in the next instant your whole life will be snuffed away, or pretend you are already dead. It is a most interesting experiment. Suddenly you find that all your responsibilities are no longer yours. You realize how important it is to be more than a little bit concerned about your future with God. Then I said to him, "If you wish, while I am here, come every afternoon for satsanga and meditate with us." He came every day, and we meditated and talked about God. 2 years later, when I was again in India, one of his employees told me he is a different man, so much calmer and more patient with us. Because of this, there is more peace and harmony among us. We get more done because we are not tense and nervous all the time. This is a wonderful example of what our Guru teaches on this path of self-realization fellowship. So long as you show nervousness and tension around your husband or wife or children, they will react and behave in a similar way. It can't be otherwise. So if you want a different atmosphere in your home, you have to take the initiative. Do not expect an overnight change in your family. That seldom happens. Change is a slow, natural process. And even if it never comes, do not be discouraged or overly concerned. Guruji used to say to us, God gave every human being a blessed gift, the privacy of his own thoughts. Therein he can live and silently create a companionship and understanding with God that will gradually begin to reflect in his entire life, including his relationships with his family, his community, his world. Even if those around you do not change perceptibly, the change that is wrought within yourself makes you less vulnerable to the misbehavior of others.